Yo, what is going on, guys? This is your boy Trev CL, and today I'm here with NPL Week 10. Now, this week we're going up against my good buddy Razor and his Chicago Bewears. Now, just a note that this actually is a post-battle team builder, because the pre-battle team builder I did actually glanced over the transactions I did for the previous week, and also because I want to just note something real quick with one of the spreads that happened during the battle. Alright, as you can see, first of all, you see a Kieran Black, and you see no Zygarde or Celesteela on the team, so you might be thinking, well, maybe you're just not bringing Celesteela or Zygarde. No, Celesteela and Zygarde I traded. Now, I traded them for Kieran Black and Registeel. Now that may look like a lopsided trade, and in some aspects you can consider a lopsided trade. However, I looked at the matchups. Celesteela and Zygarde really did not have a great matchup the last 3 weeks. Kieran Black definitely had a better matchup than both of those, and then Registeel gave me a fourth rocker, so that whenever I need a rocker, I don't have to. Whenever I need a rocker that's not Necrozma, I don't need to bring double Psychic. I could bring Registeel as my steel. It's really nice having my steel type be my rocker. But yeah, so those were the transactions I did, and that's it for this season. No more transactions. The deadline was actually at the end of week 9. So yep, that is all the transactions for this season. And quickly, I'm just going to go over the team, as it's actually a live narration, so I don't want the team builder to be too terribly long, actually. So, just want to note that this Kieran spread was actually messed up. It was supposed to be 248 EVs, but I looked after the battle, and because there was a weird roll that happens during the battle that you might see me kind of get confused about. And it's because my Kieran actually only had 120 EVs in HP. So Showdown kind of screwed me out of over half my HP EVs I was supposed to have. So very unfortunate, but you'll see kind of why I get like all confused during the battle at a certain point when I switch in my Kieran. But Kieran Spadef allows me to take on like Heliolisk a lot better than just offensive Kieran. Allows me to take on Mega Houndoom and a non-Life Orb Tapu Koko, as I can actually live 2 Dazzling Gleams, 2 modest non-Life Orb Dazzling Gleams before rocks. Not before rocks, but without rocks. So yeah, this Kieran Black is definitely bulky and takes on a lot of his team. Next we have Specs Selgor, outspeeds his entire team. Now, this is completely walled by Crobat. However, with the team I have with Registeel, Kieran Black, Necrozma, Rotom Heat, and even like Aloe, I don't see Rotom or Crobat coming at all. So, yeah, this Selgor puts in a lot of work. It basically can 3-hit KO or 2-hit KO or OHKO his entire team. A couple things need to be like Scizor's 3-hit KO'd by Bug Buzz if it's like just bulk, not bulky. And even if it is like max HP, I can still just hit it with an HP Fire if I predict the switch. So yep, that's the Selgor. Not much to say about that there. One thing I really wish is that I would have had Focus Blast at the end instead of Energy Ball, but I don't want to spoil too much, so we'll just say that Focus Blast might have, been a little better in a situation. Next we have Necrozma, which is just a bulky spread with Psychic, Toxic, Moonlight, and Stealth Rock, so this is my rocker for this week. Enough speed to outspeed a Crest with like 20 speed EVs. Toxic obviously for the Crest and a lot of his fat stuff, and then Psychic just for stab. Gives me enough of his stuff to actually live 2 knockoffs from a Banded Mienshao after rocks. With the Cobra, actually no, 2 reckless high jump kicks, 2 banded reckless high jump kicks. Also gives me enough. It also allows me to live 2 outrages after rocks from a Jolly Garchomp non-boosting item. Sorry for any noise in the background. There are, if you can hear it, there are some sirens going off back there, so hopefully that's not getting picked up too much. I don't think it is, but yeah, just forgive me for that. Nothing I can do, and I kind of just want to get this recording over with as fast as possible. Next we have Mantine, which would be weird to bring. Oh, also I never actually went over the team he has. So let me just quickly go over that. I probably won't put the team on the side. Sorry, just because kind of in a rush, but so I can't really have time to edit that much. But his team is like kind of very electric-y. Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Scizor, Delmise, Mega Houndoom, Crobat, Cress, Mienshao, Alakazam, Swampert, and Heliolisk. So yeah, you might be thinking it's weird to see a Mantine against a team with both a Tapu Koko and Heliolisk. And there are some times where I wish I didn't have Mantine during the battle. But overall, it's very nice because it's a backup check to make Houndtooth just in case Kyurem and Jagouge go down. It's very nice for the Scizor, which is kind of a big threat to my team, especially if Rotom, which isn't defensive, goes down early. And just another backup check to Mienshao. So it's and a backup check to Garchomp. It's basically my backup check to a lot of things in my main Scizor check. So, yep. Next we got Jagouge, which, you know, I don't think he's going to bring Defog. I don't think he's going to bring Crobat. I don't think he's going to bring Defog Scizor. So I think his only spinner is going to be Delmise. So that's why I have a Jagouge here with Toxic Spikes. So it's here to basically get off a lot of damage with those Toxic Spikes, you know, wear down a couple of his things. A decent amount of his things are grounded and affected by Toxic Spikes, so getting some chip damage there is always very, very good, for sure. And yeah, HP Fire for Scizor, and then you might be thinking, why Sludge Bomb over Sludge Wave? Just for, honestly, just to poison things, just in case I don't have Toxic Spikes up. Or, really, I don't really need the power of Sludge Wave, so just to poison maybe, like, say, really the only thing, I guess, would be the Cresselia. So, like, just in case all of my Toxic Mons are somehow dead, just getting something poisoned would be very nice. And finally, we have a Trick Scarf Rotom, max speed, max special attack, and dual stab, which unfortunately I don't have Thunderbolt because I need HP Grass for the Swampert. But yeah, that is the team. And yeah, I will see you guys with the live battle. Peace. Alright, and here we are, guys. We're about to battle Razor. We're just waiting for him to send the challenge. And yeah, so I know Razor usually takes a long time for his games, but I still want a live comm just because even if it's like too long to upload, like, well, I'll probably upload it as long as it's not more than like a freaking hour long. But if it's like more than an hour long, at least you know, live comms help me with my thought process. They help me, you know, make sure I take a lot of time to make my moves so I don't make them too fast. But yeah, so even if this doesn't end up getting uploaded because it's like an hour plus long, at least we can, you know, at least I can think out my thoughts. Alright, let me just make sure my team's all good. I think it is. Let's go ahead and let's YOLO. Alright, so interesting bring. So let's see. Let me just get my damage calc up, actually. Damage calc. There we go. Maybe. Possibly. But yeah. Definitely an interesting bring. What was it? So no Garchomp, which is actually kind of cool. I'm glad Rotom actually puts in a good amount of work. No Crest, which is also kind of cool. Yeah, a lot of things are cool right here. I am good with a lot of these things, for sure. He does have Delmise, which could get up his rocks. Its rocks, so... Let's see, what do I want to do? Well, he could have Defog Scizor, but he's probably just only spin on the Delmise. So, also no Mienshao. Whew, man, he did not bring some really big threats. Literally, Tapu Koko is the only thing I'm truly scared of. The Heliolisk could be a problem, but it's not going to be like that huge of a problem. So, what I'm going to do is... I think Esther's saying wait because he realizes that my team is very similar to his Miners team now. It actually has 5 of the same Mons. I don't think... Yeah, Mega Diancie, which wasn't brought, is another Mon he has. But other than that, Rotom, Necrozma, Selgor, and Kieran Black, he also all has on his team. But I'm going to say good luck, have fun. But yeah, I feel really confident about this lead matchup. So what I'm going to do... I really want to get up one of my hazards because he really has nothing, but I'm just going to lead off with the Necrozma just because I think he could possibly lead off with Swampert, and you know, I don't deal with that too well. But yeah, so I'm going to lead off. I could just lead off with too late anyway. All right, he leads off with Heliolisk. I'm fine with just getting up my rocks right away. Actually, I'm gonna get up my rocks right away. F it. Let's just get up rocks. If he's like Specs Volt Switch, that'll tickle me a lot, but it won't like probably even come close to killing me because Necrozma is pretty fat. Even though I don't have any special defense investment, but I'm not that close to max HP. I'm like 180 something HP investment. But yeah, hopefully Razor, please Razor, don't take a long time per turn. That would not be fun. But yeah, just kind of nervous because if I win, I'm actually in a playoff spot, I believe. As he goes for Volt Switch, does 30, so that's not Specs, not even close to Specs, like at all. And I can just get up my rocks here. And we'll be all golden, which is cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, his switch into the Specs Bug Buzz are non-existent, really. Delmise is a good one. I'm just going to take my opportunity to Toxic this thing, just because I don't really know what this thing wants to do to me. I can live a Shadow Claw pretty easily. Like, really easily, because Necrozma is very fat, and I'm very physically defensive. Yeah, I can easily live a Shadow Claw, unless it's like banded. If he's banded, then that would be a bit unfortunate. But I don't think he's being banded. And even if he is, it shouldn't kill me one shot. And if it is banded, then he has one less check to Specs to Selgor, because like Specs to Selgor just weakens Scizor a bit, and Specs to Selgor just starts having fun. And even the Tapu Koko, weaken Tapu Koko as well. But I'm suspecting that could be a Scarfed Heliolisk, possibly. As that Shadow Call, yeah, that does nothing at all. Necrozma is a fat Pokemon. And if he goes for Rapid Spin, I can just get my rocks up straight away again. So I'm going to Moonlight up here, as he's going to go for the Rapid Spin. And I really want to fire off rocks again. I also want to go for Toxic, but if he goes straight into Houndoom, that's a bit of a problem. I'm just going to go straight for rocks. If he goes straight Houndoom, I do have Kieran Black to check it. As he does go Scizor, so I'm glad I did go for the rocks. But I have Mantine and Rotom to both check this, so I'm going to go Mantine, which... Oh, it's not Rocky. It should have been Rocky Helmet. I probably should have checked my team before. But it should have been Rocky Helmet. But that's okay. We're going to get some good damage off. Anyways, he's going to take rocks still, so that's always cool. As he goes Tapu Koko, that's fine. We have Dragouch that can check it for now. And get up a T-Spike. But yeah. Once I get rid of the Delmise, then I can just set up Toxic Spikes for free. And if he does go for a Z move, Dazzling Gleam here, then I'm okay with that as well. Because, as Kyle keeps on spamming Electric Community, because I do have none. I don't have any on my entire team, and especially, but I do have 3 Electric Resists, so I'm okay with this. Really wish I was Rocky Helmet, because getting damage on Scizor is very, very nice. But Scarf Rotom is also going to put a little bit of work in. I kind of want to trick the Scarf, but like, so I don't have to make predictions, but having a Scarf to back up check Houndoom and stuff is also really nice. Yeah. Whew, this is kind of tense, but we're going to go into Dragouge as he goes for Volt Switch. That does a ton of damage. He's not Life Orb. Is he Specs? He might be Specs. I don't know, that didn't look like Specs damage either, huh? Let's open up the old Showdown calc. I've got like 60 Spadef with a calm nature. So let's see. Tapu Koko. Offensive Pivot versus Dragouge. Well, that Volt Switch... Alright, well, I think I'm like max HP, so I think that is Specs. That's gotta be Specs, because I am like bulkier than this Dragouge set in here. Calm. Yeah, that's... Oh wait, that's not... Yeah, that's with Electric Terrain, so that is definitely a Specs thing. Well, that's good to know that it's not Scarf. But, yeah. We are, it's going pretty okay. It's not going amazingly, but it's not going poorly either. If he goes into Delmise, I might just want to get off damage. He might just go into his Swampert as well. That is a play he could make. That is a play he could possibly make that would benefit him. He just goes into the Delmise. Honestly, I just want to get off some damage here. So I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb. If he goes for Earthquake, I should live pretty comfortably. As actually he outspeeds me, huh? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Because that Sludge Bomb does a lot. And I really want to keep this around to get Toxic Spikes. So I'm actually going to go for that there. Because if he spins my rocks away, then that's okay with me. If he kills me, then no Toxic Spikes, but my rocks also stay up for the entirety of the game, which is also okay. Definitely okay. Definitely okay with me. Also, I guess I should calc that damage with Scizor. I don't think that's banded, as he goes for the Anchor Shot, killing me off. And now I can just bring in... Mantine doesn't kill. But Kyurem does. Kyurem kills. Kyurem definitely kills, yeah. Kyurem is okay here. It kills and stuff. I don't want to go for Earth Power just in case. And I can live a Specs Dazzling Gleam, which is cool. And probably kill with Earth Power, question mark. Although he might be bulky Tapu Koko, which would suck. And I did lose my best switch into Tapu Koko, unfortunately. But I'm fine with this. I am okay. I kept up my rocks, which is fine. Very okay. Also, he has no Earth Power switch-ins now, which is pretty sweet. And again, if I can... Actually, Scizor might be in range of 2 Bug Buzzes. Oh, wait, never mind. It hasn't... I thought it took a rock switching already, but it did not. That's a kill for Kyurem, so that's cool. If he goes in the Coco... Let's see. Well, if he's modest, that means he doesn't have as much bulk investment. So, let's see. Kyurem... Black. This set does not have Earth Power in it, so let's put Earth Power. Well, that does a lot. So I think I have 16, and then I'm also Matist. So Earth Power should kill any form of Coco. And Dazzling Gleam won't... It'll do a lot, for sure. Like... Let me just... That's gotta be Specs Coco. Because that was Life Orb damage, too. Yeah, that's Specs Coco. He sees that I don't have Electric Resist, so he probably Specs Coco. But he's not Specs, Helios, but he can't be. I should probably calculate, but, like, there's no way he's Specs. I'm just gonna go for a Toxic here. If he wants to Toxic me as well, I'm okay with that. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm okay with it. As he's probably just going to get his own rocks up. Luckily, I still do have Necrozma at good health. I still have Nantine at good health as well, as he does get up his rocks. I'm A-okay with that. I'm just going to get off this big, meaty Ice Beam. Is the meatiest of all Ice Beams. That doesn't do anything, as he Toxics me. A bit unfortunate, but expected. Is he rest? He could be rest, possibly. I'm just gonna go for another Ice Beam, as he does go into Scizor, which is really nice. This is again weakened. That's in range of 2 Bug Buzzes now. That is in range of 2 Bug Buzzes. If he wants to go for U-turn here, that's fine. Like I said, this matchup was pretty rough, although he didn't bring a lot of the... He's pressuring me, but it's not, like, too terribly bad. As he actually goes for Iron Head. Huh. That makes me think he's Scarfed. I'm actually going to defog away, because I got the necessary damage I need on this thing. Because, yeah. I'm actually okay with getting my rocks away, because I got the damage I needed on a Scizor already. But yeah, I got the damage I needed on Scizor, so I don't really need the rocks up anymore. Mega Houndoom's a bit of annoyance, but it's not the worst, and I do have the Braviarys, and I can Toxic it later in the game, if need be. And if he does set a sub on my predicted Toxic with Necrozma, that's also okay, because after well, sub damage / rocks, I will still I will be able to kill the Specs Bug Buzz, and Bug Buzz actually does put in work. Another thing to note, actually, with this Scizor is because it's Scarfed, it actually cannot... Actually, a Selgor... It's okay against a Selgor, or a Selgor is okay against it, because it could have Bullet Punch, it could. He probably does have Bullet Punch for it. Just in case Rock Polished INT. But he's not banded. That's not banded damage, so we're all okay. So I'm going to defog my rocks away. I'm okay with this. I'm actually going to go Rotom the Pressure. Because I should be able to take any hit at all. Yeah, should be able to take any hit at all as he goes for the Hyper Voice. Again, I'm okay with this. It could be Scarfed, and that is what I am kind of fearing. So I'm actually going to go Mantine. I'm going to go Mantine just in case he's Scarfed. Wait, I probably should check if I can even take 2 hits from this thing. Can I take 2 hits? Mantine. I don't have any Spadef investment, but Mantine's also fat. It is very fat. Against Heliolisk. Well, that's Life Orb. He's not Life Orb. I should be able to take 2 Hyper Voices from this thing. Actually, wait. Kyurem takes a Hyper Voice as well. Kyurem takes a Hyper Voice. Kyurem definitely takes a Hyper Voice very well. And he's definitely not going Scizor. Like, that's a really bad play. If anything, he's going Swampert, which could be a little bit annoying, but not the biggest deal in the world. He could also go Houndoom, which again, I'm okay with that as well. Ooh, this is kind of a tough game. But he probably stayed in. Yeah. As he crits me, that's a bit unfortunate. Oh well, I crit last game. What is that? I guess that's not... Is that a boosting item? I can't tell if that's a boosting item. Okay, well, let's see. That might be a roll. My Kyurem. Like, I don't really... Like, I did get kind of lucky. Well, kind of lucky. I got really lucky last week against Gypsy, and I got pretty lucky against Chris as well. So, like, that's not the biggest deal in the world, but... Okay, well, he's not... Is he Specs? There's no way he can be Specs. Did I calc that damage wrong? Is Necrozma just that fat that I thought, like, that wasn't Specs damage? Choice Specs, crit. That's either a low roll Specs, or that could be a boosting item. Well, if it's, like, not... Okay, well, it's Specs. Which, if it's Specs, I'm okay with this. If it's Specs, I'm actually okay with this. Or if it's not Scarfed. It's not Scarfed. That confirms it's not Scarfed. Which means I have a chance. It's a boosting item of some sort. Yep. It's a bit unfortunate, but not the biggest deal in the world. So I am losing, which kind of sucks. I did lose my initial switch in to thing. Alright, what? Selgor, how do you do? Selgor, Bug Buzz, that's Life Orb. I need Choice Specs. Choice Specs. The Selgor is really close to winning the game, though. Alright. Choice Specs does not have a chance to kill even after another Rock switch in. So what I can do is go Rotom. And I can Volt Switch. Wait, did my Kyurem have the EVs it needed? Yeah, my Kyurem had the EVs, so it... I'm pretty sure I had the HP EVs. I'm gonna Volt Switch in the Mantine. Is that my best play? I'm just gonna Overheat, honestly. If he goes in the Houndoom here, he's good. He's really good. It goes Swampert. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go Mantine as he Toxics me. Interesting. I'm gonna Roost up here. This is my chance to Roost. As if he goes Coco, that's just a kill, which I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Actually, I could possibly try to put it in Bug Buzz range, but like, this is really tough. I think I lost. I really like the team matchup. That crit on with Hyper Voice obviously sucked, but it wasn't like a I got lucky last week I got decently lucky against Chris. So, like, yeah. I think he wants to get up his rocks. So I'm just going to defog him away again. I could Scald here. Actually, I'm going to Toxic. I'm not Toxic. Fuck, he got me. Okay, well, he was dying to get up his rocks anyway, so that's okay. That is a-okay. It all comes down to really if I can make a play against the Tapu Koko. It comes down to my play against Tapu Koko. That's what determines whether I win the game. Is what play do I make against Tapu Koko? Actually, he doesn't have a... This is tough. I really wish I was Rocky Helmet Mantine like I originally was, but unfortunately, you know, Chang kind of bugged me. It didn't save my team, but I thought it didn't save like my entire team. It only saved parts of my team, and I thought I always had Rocky Helmet on Mantine, but apparently I had leftovers for a short time, and it reverted back to that team. But again, it's not the biggest deal in the world as he goes Heliolisk. Interesting. Interesting. I'm just gonna defog on the... yeah. Well, I need some psychic damage off on this. I really do. Really need some psychic. Do I want a Toxic, though? Yeah, this game's over. There's no way I can win. I'm just gonna Psychic, hope he stays in, lets this thing get damaged so I can bring down the differential. I kind of played really... like, letting my, you know, Dragouge go was probably not the best to play, especially when I found out he was Specs thing, but... I didn't know he brought doubles. I knew I should have counted the damage on Volt Switch against the Necrozma. But, yeah, man. Oh well. I can still technically make playoffs even if I lose. But the main reason I wanted to win this game just so I would be guaranteed safe from relegation. Like, there's still a chance if I lose this game and lose out and then Razor wins out and then... Blake wins, like, 3 of his last 4, because he actually still has to play his Week 1 game, that I could possibly still play in that relegation zone. But I think Razor's schedule is actually kind of tough coming up, so I just gotta hope and pray. If he lets me get some psychic damage off on that, this is great. If not, unfortunately. But if he lets Scizor go down, and Tapu Koko is just too high. It's at too high of a health. Yeah, he Volt Switched. So he was he never... Wait, was he never... He wasn't Specs. Okay, so I guess he could have been still to boost an item, so that doesn't really matter. But I'm going Rotom here just because I have a sack in Necrozma possibly. Unfortunately, like, the Tapu Koko is just too high of health. If the Tapu Koko was like, and even the Heliolisk now is actually out of range as well. So, yeah, this game's over. Erg. Like, the rocks pressured me. I just wasn't prepared for this. I was prepared for more threats, but, you know, he did bring pretty big threats still, so, you know, hats off to him as, you know, obviously. he definitely played a really, really good game. Yeah, he played a really good game. So literally my only chance here is I have to sludge bomb as he stays in. I have to hope he stays in. If he switches out, game over. I have to hope for a choke. And even then, the only way I can really win is if I get a crit or a really high roll on the Heliolisk. Too much golf with friends this last week, man. I actually didn't get a mock for this week. Not making excuses, but I didn't get a mock. And I probably should have, because, like, as you can see, I think mocks are a little overrated, but you should definitely still get at least one or two. Because now, like, I don't know. It's just tough. It's tough. Definitely tough. But, you know, congrats to Razor. He really needed this win. And I'm saying this still as he could still possibly choke. But he has to have Bullet Punch on Scizor. Like, even though it's Scarfed, he has to have Bullet Punch. Like, if he doesn't have Bullet Punch, I still have a chance if he stays in here. Oh, he stayed in. Okay. Chance has been acquired. If only I was focused. If I actually wasn't Specs, I could actually possibly win. But because I'm Specs, I'm locked in 2 moves. So, unfortunately, yeah, this is my demise. If he's either way, I would like the Houndoom should be able to take a hit, I believe. Like, Houndoom's pretty bulky. Look, I'm thankful he stayed in though. Yeah, Houndoom. If I would have been able to get a Brox, it would have been okay. But I unfortunately am not going to be able to get a Brox because his everything outspeeds and kills my my thing. And even then, Heliolisk could take a hit. Yeah, this is looking like GG. I don't even have Focus Blast, unfortunately. If I had Focus Blast, I could lock myself into that and try to hit all 3. And if he didn't have Bullet Punch on Sizz. But hitting 3 Focus Blasts is very unlikely. So I'm just going to go into Necrozma. If he subs up, this could be my chance to win. He Flamethrowers. Nice play on his part. Basically comes down, can I crit? Can I crit this Houndoom? If I can crit, I have a chance if he's not Bullet Punch Scizor. Although with my bulk, I might be able. I don't think I can take. Yeah, I can't take it. GG Razor. He won. He played better. He prepped. Definitely prepped a lot better. But, yeah. But, you know, this is good for Razor because, like, this is a pretty alright round. Really, the main reason I wanted to win was, again, just so I could avoid relegation for sure, 100%. Again, I could still make playoffs, like, because the next 2 people I play are actually fighting for the 4th seed, and that's Merc and Shoddy. So if I beat both of them, I still have a chance. I actually have a decent chance, especially since I was able to lower the differential a bit in this game. I'm not too disappointed by the loss. I knew my matchup was kind of shit, and, you know, Razor can pull out a good game every once in a while. But, yeah, he definitely deserved this win. And I definitely did not deserve this win. Kind of wish I would have brought Mega Diancie over the Rotom. That I actually on the original team had Mega Diancie, but then I was looking after it, like, deleted my team. I was like, maybe Scarf Rotom is a little bit better. But, you know, he still had the Scarf Scizor in the backs, and if I'm guaranteeing he had Bullet Punch. But yeah, that's the way the game goes sometimes. But, you know, crit sucked, but made up for the crits against Gypsy. And, you know, I guess if you are on the boat of, you know, or on the train of that the crits won me the game against Chris, and I would have lost that game anyway, then you can say it makes up for that too. But, yeah, nothing we can do. Good game, Razor. Hopefully you can get out of that last relegation spot, as long as it doesn't involve me going into that last relegation spot. But yeah, guys, this has been your boy Trev CL, and I am signing out. Peace, guys.